have?
So yeah, we have the Panyaki live cooking. Then we are going to eat chicken, beef, and also there's some yummy noodles.
Anyway, hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to this episode of Travel, Snaps and Stories, my favorite segment on this channel. If you know me, you know that I love storytelling, passionate about the growth of creatives, and definitely such a huge travel enthusiast. I love going around the world. I just had to be a documentary photographer because my job equals travel anyway. So on this episode of Travel, Snaps and Stories, I want to bring you into a beautiful experience that I had in Kenya at the Swahili Beach in Diani. There is a restaurant there called Swahili Food Restaurant. Yes, it's called Swahili Food Restaurant, and there is a chef called Chef Moses that will give you a private chef experience. And it was all for books because he's such a delight. He was so warm, so welcoming, and he kept singing for us. Hakuna matata, iwageli, hakuna matata. Hakuna matata, unapenda wageni, hakuna matata, hakuna matata, hakuna matata. Imagine being sung to Hakuna Matata while your food is being cooked right in front of you. It's like a Mongolian type of private dinner. The difference here is you're not walking around in a line with your plate picking the raw ingredients. There's a chef in front of you who's doing everything you want. So they bring you the menu, you choose what you want. Like let's say you want to do pasta, whatever and stuff. And the chef does a whole show of the cooking of the thing you've chosen on the menu right there for you. He called it the Panyaki experience, and he was such a delight to enjoy. So I'm seated in what looks like a boat, but this boat is actually a restaurant at the Swahili Beach. And this particular restaurant, so the Swahili Beach has several restaurants, and this is one of them. What makes this one special is that it is the Zanzibar Seafood Restaurant. But what stands out for me as a highlight is the fact that the restaurant itself is shaped as a boat. You know, like the traditional Zanzibar boats with doors, the wind blowing. I don't know if you've done one of those proper typical Zanzibar rides, the traditional ones, you'd really appreciate the concept behind this restaurant. Let me just show you guys around so you can see what I'm meaning. They are giving real Zanzibar boats, real Zanzibar traditional boats. And this is actually the boat restaurant, but this is where you sit, and then you'd have like a Mongolian experience here, which they actually have a very difficult name for, but definitely the chef would stand like there, and then you choose the food you want and they'll cook it for you in real time. So you choose the food as raw, cook it for you in real time, and this is where you're seated to have that food. So if you're ever in Diani and you're looking for a fun, culture, but vibey kind of private chef experience, please do reach out to Chef Moses at the Swahili Food Restaurant. It is located on the Swahili Beach in Diani, and you could have a proper fun day there. That's it on this episode of Travel, Snaps and Stories, and I can't wait to see where next I take you guys who love the travel segment of this channel. I see all your comments and all your promises to go to places that I share, and when you do go there, please do tag me. And I also want to thank some of you that have called to inquire about, I got so much feedback about the Diani video here. I've got at least 3 people calling me and telling me they're actually planning a trip to Diani, and they're asking for details about Uber driver or a contact of a rider in Diani, and I'm really proud of that. I'm happy that you guys have gained the confidence from this video to actually make your trips happen. That is really, really cool. So please keep reaching out and tagging me when you do travel to these spaces. I'd love to also live vicariously through you in these places, even if I've been there before, or the new places that you've been to. Thank you. Till next time, bye. And this beautiful space where I'm shooting this video from is Empik Studios. They do professional headshots for your visual brand, and they can also help you with YouTube content. Until then.